Chapter 11 of Our Street. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Our Street by William Makepeace Thackeray. The Bumpshers. Number 6 Pocklington Gardens, the house with a quantity of flowers in the windows and the awning over the entrance. George Bumpsher, Esquire, MP for Humborough, and the Bostocks, Kent. For some time after this gorgeous family came into our quarter, I mistook a bald-headed, stout person, whom I used to see looking through the flowers on the upper windows, for Bumpsher himself, or for the butler of the family, whereas it was no other than Mrs. Bumpsher without her chestnut wig, and who was at least 3 times the size of her husband. The Bumpshers and the House of Mango at the Pineries vie together in their desire to dominate over the neighborhood, and each votes the other a vulgar and purse-proud family. The fact is, both are city people. Bumpsher, in his mercantile capacity, is a wholesale stationer in Thames Street, and his wife was daughter of an eminent bill-broking firm, not 1,000 miles from Lombard Street. He does not sport a coronet and support us upon his London plate and carriages, but his country house is emblazoned all over with those heraldic decorations. He puts on an order when he goes abroad, and is Count Bumpsher of the Roman States, which title he purchased from the late Pope, through Prince Polonia the banker, for a couple of thousand scudi. It is as good as a coronation to see him and Mrs. Bumpsher go to court. I wonder the carriage can hold them both. On those days, Mrs. Bumpsher holds her own drawing-room before Her Majesty's, and we are invited to come and see her sitting in state upon the largest sofa in her rooms. She has need of a stout one, I promise you. Her very feathers must weigh something considerable. The diamonds on her stomacher would embroider a full-sized carpet-bag. She has rubies, ribbons, cameos, emeralds, gold serpents, opals, and Valenciennes lace, as if she were an immense sample out of Howell and James's shop. She took up with little Pinkney at Rome, where he made a charming picture of her, representing her as about 18, with a cherub in her lap, who has some liking to Bryanstone Bumpsher, her enormous, vulgar son. Now a cornet in the blues, and anything but a cherub, as those would say who saw him in his uniform jacket. I remember Pinkney when he was painting the picture, Bryanstone being then a youth in what they call a skeleton suit, as if such a pig of a child could ever have been dressed in anything resembling a skeleton. I remember, I say, Mrs. B. sitting to Pinkney in a sort of Egerian costume, her boy by her side, whose head the artist turned round and directed it towards a piece of gingerbread, which he was to have at the end of the sitting. Pinkney, indeed, a painter, a contemptible little humbug and parasite of the great. He has painted Mrs. Bumpsher younger every year for these last 10 years, and you see in the advertisements of all her parties his odious little name stuck in at the end of the list. I'm sure, for my part, I'd scorn to enter her doors or be the toady of any woman. End of section 11.